Hey, everybody. I have spent 16 hours in bed. 16 hours. Um, no, I don't have a cold. That's all you need to know. I don't have a cold. Um, it's like once I got my visit in with the family, I just kind of went like a balloon that's been pricked. Just um, I could barely walk when we got home last night and or yesterday. We had Chinese food for New Year's Day. And here's one of my gifts. I got to show it to you. I have to roll this down so you don't see that. But look, on Christmas Day, his little handprints. Isn't that something? I actually have one that Arthur did. So I'm going to frame them and put them side by side. Okay, let's pop out the chat. I'll give everybody a chance to come in. Let's big that. Give everybody a chance to come in before I say hi. I am utterly and totally exhausted. Later today on, see what I mean? I'm just totally, later today, I will do the draw for the 3 packets of random seeds. Now, I'm going to do it live because there are other people who want to share seeds. And if you are, I had a couple of people email me and ask if they could contribute by sharing an envelope of seeds. So what we're going to do is while we're live, before we go live, I want to ask those folks that are wanted to donate seeds. I think there's 2 of them, to email me at connectedheartsfamily@gmail.com and say, and in the subject line, putting donating seeds. And let me know how many packets you're donating. Okay. And then I can ask the folks if they want to draw more names, if they don't mind me giving their address to somebody else who's also contributing seeds. All right. Does that make sense? Because I'm not sure if I'm making sense right now. I was in bed at 7:30 last night. And the only reason I wasn't in bed at 7 is because it took me a half an hour to shut down and to shut everything down and make my bowl of popcorn. 7:30. And I was so tired that I woke up at I woke up and I thought, oh my God, it's got to be 5 in the morning or 3 in the morning. I look at my phone and it was like 10 o'clock. Oh, thank you, God. And I went back to sleep. And then I woke up again thinking, oh my God, now it's got to be 3 o'clock. And it was 1 in the morning. And I went, you know what? I'm just going to wait for the alarm because my body thinks that I've had enough sleep after. Well, no, my body doesn't think, but my brain goes, hey, you slept for 3 hours. Wake the frig up. It's like, oh, I can go back to sleep. Hey, it's been 3 hours. Wake up, right? But I got up at 4:45, made Howie's lunch and a bowl of cereal and a glass of milk to take his pills. And when I took my toast and eggs, because Howie doesn't like boiled eggs. I took my toast and eggs, went back to bed, and I just woke up at 11:30. So have I got a lot of sleep? Absolutely. All right. Hey, there's like 49, 50 people here. As long as that number continues to go up, I'm going to wait to do the shout out. Remember, yeah, I know I sleep like a baby. I'm awake every 3 hours. You know what I mean? I forgot what I was going to say. I'll do the shout out in a minute. If you want me to shout out your name and say hello to you, please say hello in the chat. And that puts you on my participants list. And it's a list of names. It's just a list of names on my pop out that tells me who is actually talking or has talked in chat. And I could pop that list out and say hello to everybody. Woke up at 10:30 a.m. That's still not a bad amount of sleep. I wish I could get an 8-hour stretch. Whatever bug got me, I slept for almost 60 hours from Friday to Monday afternoon. Oh my God. Okay. Where are you going, Sherry? My blood work, they don't call you for good news. Not necessarily bad news, though, either. It may be just something they want to adjust, Sherry, so please don't borrow trouble until it's in your face. All right. But of course, we're with you. Of course, we're thinking of you. All right, here goes the participants list. Alex, Angela M, BlackRock, Katrina Babe, Coco Bear, Corey C, Aaron M, Jammin, which is just mom doing stuff, Leanne Bishop, Lena K, Lori Lazor McChesney, Mary Lindsay, Michelle Jones, Ruby Jackson, Sherry Leach, Snowbella, Throwback Thursday. Hey, it's been a minute. Tina Elliott and Vicky Dolberg and Whitney Gibson. How is everybody doing today? I'm exhausted. When I say exhausted, I don't mean tired like I want to go to sleep. I mean I'm physically exhausted. I have so much work to do this week. I've got to take down all the trees except this one. We're leaving this one up. We're just going to undecorate it. And we're going to do seasonal decorations just for fun. And of course, then I gotta do my cleaning and stuff. But I had a lovely visit with we found out Briar wasn't working on New Year's Day. So we left here at like 6:30 in the morning and we grabbed Briar. We took Gracie with us. And we had an amazing visit. I'm telling you. Do you remember me telling you about I got Bubba a busy board and a musical mat, which he can walk on or play tunes or make animal noises and all that stuff. A couple of books, a couple of outfits. I'm telling you, that busy board was his thing. Arthur's looking at me going, that's a great toy. I said, I know. Briars goes, wow, that's gonna, work on all the small motor functions. And I'm thinking, I raised these kids. They're smart. But he just kept, once he figured out that switches and plugs and keys and everything made lights blink, he was like taking it to everybody going, show me. He didn't say show me, but he was taking it to everybody going. And he almost had it a couple of times, but it would fascinated him. And every once in a while, somebody would reach over and flick a button and a red light would go on. It'd flick on and then off, or they'd flick another one, it would go green. Different switches, different plugs, keys, all the different kinds of toggle switches and stuff. And he just found that fascinating. I said, till he figures it all out, and then it won't be fun anymore. I said, but it's one of those toys. It's about this big. And I said, whenever you're traveling, if he's not sleeping in the car, give him this. He'll have a blast with it. So depression has hit. I lost my brother-in-law on New Year's Eve. He was dying and had a massive heart attack. He was driving and had a massive heart attack. Oh, Lena, I'm so sorry. You know what? Losing people is the absolute worst thing to happen in our lives, because we get left behind, right? They get to move forward into the grand new adventure and we get left behind. They don't care once they're gone. They've got other things to do, So I'm really, really sorry. It's a crappy time of year. It's always a crappy time of year to lose someone you love, especially suddenly like that. But it's even worse during the holidays. So I'm really sorry, even though the holidays are now over. They're over. And it's going to take me weeks to get back into a routine. Hey, Nat, how was your New Year's Eve? Absolutely prayers for peace and healing. I mean, the best thing you can do is be supportive to yourself and the rest of the family, right? Go to where the family is. Hey, April, how are you, darling? So, yeah, I've hit a wall. So I actually cannot tell you what's coming up, what the new season is going to bring. I do have some projects in mind, but right now I feel empty. I just feel so totally empty of any ambition or energy. So I'm going to continue. Um, Spend it with family. I know. I'm glad to hear it. I'm as fine as a frog hair split 3 ways. Awesome. That's good to hear. A day to rest, Mary Peltier? I'm going to be, I know I've kept it low key over the holidays, but I still have a lot of work to do, getting my house back in order and getting ready for seed starting season. So for the next month, if anybody who knows me knows that I say I'm taking January off. And all that means is nothing's going to be regular except this live stream. And I'm going to be doing some things. I'm going to be doing some things, but I have no rhyme or reason or schedule to what's coming up on any of my channels right now, except for our daily live stream here, which, bumps the Thursday night lives out of the way because you're getting daily lives here. And then Thursday nights I'm doing my reading, Little Women Live. So other than that, everything else, it's going to be pantry pull meals and things that I'm doing on the go. Hey, Mama Dukes. Balance. I need to give myself some plodding room. Do you know what plodding room is? It means to just keep putting one foot in front of the other, doing the things that you can do. Because we all know once seed starting starts, it's all over until, I'm loading the pantry. We still haven't got our meat yet from the butcher. Should be coming in the next week or so. Howie should be picking up my 4 jars canner at the so you'll probably get that video tomorrow of me unboxing the 4 jars canner. That's supposed to be coming today. Apparently it's at the post office. Speaking for myself, I enjoy your lives each day. I was truly missing them when I was sick. I didn't turn my tablet on for 4 days. Oh, baby. That sucks. Hey, Lacey Black. I'm going to come and visit you when I get back from Edmonton. Who's going to look after the dogs? I want you to come and visit. Absolutely. But who's going to look after the dogs? Your dogs. I mean, because I'm not sure my household can handle 2 golden retrievers on top of Gracie, but we'll see, we'll see. This is my first cup of tea of the day, guys. I got up, started a fire, got supper going in the crock. Yes, we're having layered cabbage rolls. Or deep cabbage roll casserole. No, it's not a video. You've seen me do it 100 times, but I'm doing it differently today. I do it a little different each time so that when it hits the perfect mark, it will hit the perfect mark. Well, I'm glad you're on the mend now, sweetheart. How exciting about the canner. I'm needing a new one and really curious about that canner. Well, the truth is I've never used a canner with a pressure gauge before. So we're going to see. But for supper, I put frozen hamburger in the bottom of the crock, a little over half a cup of rinsed rice, then onions, half a cup of rinsed rice, and then like a couple of handfuls of cabbage. I should have put more in. And then peppers and onions, and then all over top I poured my jar of cabbage and tomatoes. That's going to be something that's always going to be in my pantry from now on. Canned cabbage and tomatoes with onions. Oh, and I put in some dried leeks too. So it's really hard to do, like, pantry pull meals are not for everybody because it's a lot of canned and dehydrated ingredients going in there. And if you wanted to do it with all fresh ingredients, it's a whole other ball game, isn't it? Cabbage growing here. Eat one New Year at one New Year's Eve. Got one left, getting it bigger. Wow. Well, see, where are you that you have cabbages still growing? Can you update it with a rocker? I only have ever used pressure gauges and would like a rocker for added safety. It has a rocker. It has a rocker and a pressure gauge. All of my other canners are all rockers. They're all rockers. So I don't know. Wait for mine so I could use other things and listen ahead instead of sitting and watching the pressure. Oh, well, I assume I'm going to have to read the instructions because I've never used one with a pressure gauge before. And let me see. We were talking, I don't know if it was with you guys or not, but we're talking about leaving this tree up all year and then just having some fun decorating it for the different seasons. So I'm going to have to get looking for stuff before Valentine's Day and St. Patrick's Day hit us. Hey, Ninja Clan Kathy. Ninja Clan Kathy. Oh, it is afternoon, isn't it? But I'm not going to be here for too long, folks. Make it a Mardi Gras tree. I don't know much about Mardi Gras. I don't know much about Mardi Gras. I really don't. I know that the next holiday we celebrate, it's not that we celebrate, it's one of those things. It's Valentine's Day. Yes, the 4 Jars canner has both. Is that what I was missing, Carol? Hi, Carol. Hi, Stephen. Yeah, it has both the rocker and the pressure gauge. So I'm really looking forward to breaking it down for y'all and showing it all and unboxing it. We will be doing some canning as soon as my meat comes from the butcher. We're going to do I'm going to can up a bunch of ground pork and ground beef. I do that with a 4-foot tree on a table in front of my living room window. Really, Tina? How was the visit? The visit was awesome. The visit was awesome. Melanie, I didn't get a chance to look at it all through when it was given to us, but Melanie made a calendar of photographs. And I'll tell you, there's pictures of Arthur when he was like 8 months old, 7 months old, standing against my chair and looking back at the camera when Granddad took a picture of him. My dad took a picture of him. And there's one of Edward in a similar pose standing next to him. There's pictures of all the kids. There's pictures I wanted to frame, but they're already there. So I think what I'm going to do is, because these pictures are in groups, I'm going to find frames for them. And when the calendar's done, I'm having a hell of a time. I'm missing 2 decks of cards and my Hawaiian calendar from did I look in here? From Seashell. I'm missing my calendar from Seashell. Now, here's something I want to read for you guys as we are now in the new year. Did the same for her dad and I calendars. I didn't get a chance to look at it until this morning. While I had fed Howard and made his lunch and I was waiting for my eggs to boil, I went through the calendar and it was so beautiful. It was so amazing. I was like, look, Howie, look. And he goes, oh, wow. And I said, yeah, you know what? She reminds me, this is stuff I would do, right? Like I was looking at getting some of those photographs actually blown up for framing. But I think I'm going to frame the groups. It's really awesome. I wish I could show it to you, but I can't. But now that the new year is here, I want to share a poem with you. And I want you folks, now remember I said, don't be making any New Year's resolutions. If you want to be resolute about something, then resolve to do better. Don't make, I'm going to lose 100 pounds and quit smoking and get divorced or whatever, or get married or get engaged or whatever. Don't set yourself goals that you're only going to fail, or that have a higher probability of failure. Let's say that. And then you end up feeling like a failure and shaming yourself. Don't do that. Okay? All you need to do is resolve to have a better year. If you have one thing you really need to work on, maybe an emotional trait, maybe an anger trait, maybe about how you speak to people. I don't know. But keep it simple, okay? And here is a poem that I got. Get all my credit cards paid off this year. Exactly. That kind of, do the best you can and celebrate the successes and ignore the failures, okay? Yesterday, today, and tomorrow. Now listen, children. I don't mean real kids, but you know what I mean. I have this taped on the inside of my desk door here because it's an important thing to me. There are 2 days in every week about which we should not worry. 2 days which should be kept free of fear and apprehension. One of these days is yesterday, with its mistakes and cares, its faults and blunders, its aches and pains. I'm in a lot of pain. Yesterday has passed forever beyond our control. All the money in the world cannot bring back yesterday. We cannot undo a single act we performed. We cannot erase a single word we said. Yesterday is gone. The other day we should not worry about is tomorrow. With its possible adversaries, its burdens, with its possible adversities, its burdens, its larger promise. Tomorrow is also beyond our immediate control. Tomorrow, the sun will rise, either in a splendor or behind a mask of clouds, but it will rise. Until it does, we have no stake in tomorrow, for it is yet unborn. This leaves only one day. Today. Anyone can fight the battles of just one day. It is only when you and I add the burdens of these two awful eternities, yesterday and tomorrow, that we break down. It is not the experience of today that drives us mad. It's the remorse or bitterness of something which happened yesterday and the dread of what tomorrow may bring. Let us therefore live one day at a time. I'll put you back up there. This is Mrs. Wolfie. Hi, Norma. Hi, Coco Bear. So, wearing us all down fast. Exactly. So, all you have to, remember I used to say if you got 1 foot in yesterday and 1 foot tomorrow, you're pissing all over today. That's pretty much that poem in a nutshell. Okay? So please, folks, I have to go. I have to get things organized for the draw later. And for the seed draw, remember, if you were offering seeds to send out seeds for the New Year seed overflow surprise giveaway, please email me at connectedheartsfamily@gmail.com. And I will ask, when I do the draw, I will ask folks if they want me to draw any more names, if they're willing for me to give their address to one of our other members so that they can send you some seeds. Okay? I'm 60 and always smoked. I'm 5 weeks smoke-free. Easier than I thought. You must be a man. I've only ever seen men quit smoking that easily. I've never seen a woman who gave up smoking easy, except my cousin Vanessa. My cousin Vanessa could smoke 5 cigarettes a week and it wouldn't bother her. It would drive me nuts. I'd be up to 2 packs after a week. All right. Congratulations. I love you guys. Take care. God bless. And we'll see you on our half-acre homestead later with the seed draw. Mwah! I love you. Have a great day.